Hey, what's good, y'all? 574 Brando back with another video. Still trying to figure out the schedule of these videos, but I think I'm gonna try to start doing like a top 5 from the NBA weekend. Lately, these weekend games been really crazy. Have like a real playoff feel to them, so might as well take like 5 things away from you guys. We'll take 5 things away from the games for you guys. And yeah, before I do any of that, make sure y'all subscribe to the Couples channel at KRDN on YouTube. It's gonna pop up somewhere on the screen. If you a fan of music other than rap, like R&B or versatile music, subscribe to my girls channel at K Rochelle. It's gonna pop up. But yeah, recently I was in the My Team tournament for 250K. Lost in second round, but shout out to King Havoc. Hopefully he wins it all. He made it to the final, so hopefully he wins it all. Shout out my boy Sean. Brainstorm website coming soon. Once that website up, make sure y'all cop one. And I think that might be it. But yeah, top 5 things from the weekend.
Top five.
Brooklyn Bridges, Mikal Bridges, he's keeping the Nets alive for the play-in tournament. Now they the 6th seed. They did like 3 games up, well 2.5 games up on Miami. So I know Miami, they really want that spot. So the Nets, well, Mikal Bridges, man, he's been going off. Like recently, like they beat Boston on Friday. It was a good win for them. So on Friday, had a very good win. And they beat Charlotte yesterday. Everybody beating Charlotte, so they ain't that impressive. But Mikal Bridges, he's been doing this thing. Before he got traded in Phoenix, he was really given opportunity to do more on the court, like score, basically be like the lead guy. Sorry, my dog trying to do the most, but yeah, Mikal Bridges. Sasha, look. Yeah, she ain't camera fan yet. But yeah, Mikal Bridges been doing this thing. The Nets, they trying to stay in the playoff. I think they still gonna fall in the play-in, but hey, who knows? Number 2, the Knicks. If you did not watch my YouTube short, go ahead and check that out. I had a hot take on there, but make sure y'all go watch that. But the Knicks are still undefeated with Josh Hart. I think like 7-0 since he got traded there. But they did get a wake-up call in that Boston game. Me and my girl, we was watching it last night. They went to 2 overtimes. Emmanuel Quickley had a career night. Quickley, man, if you betting, I will bet on him to win 6th Man of the Year. He has a real case. He's really improved too, especially on defense. Like, he's everywhere on defense, dodging screens, not letting teams switch. Like, he ain't going for that, which I love. But yeah, the Knicks, they did get a wake-up call. They played last night without Julius Randle. Well, without Jalen Brunson, my bad. So all the attention was on Julius Randle. Whenever he would try to post up or do something out of post, like a double team or a triple team will come right when he turns his back. So that's playoff defense. So he's really gonna have to be on the lookout for that. Yeah. They did get a wake-up call, but they got a good win, man. Double OT. Like Boston, they were drained. Tatum shot like 6 for 17 from 3. I don't know. I guess I'm just an old school fan, but shooting 17 threes in a game, that is crazy to me. Unless you like Steph or Dame. But man, 17 threes, that's a lot of threes, man. Like you basically just gave the defense what they was trying to get. So yeah, good job by them. Good job by the Knicks. Good weekend for them. Oh yeah, I can't believe I really forgot about the biggest thing that happened this weekend with the Knicks. Julius Randle hit the craziest 3 against Miami. Man, I gotta ask y'all, does Miami really have fans, or are they just there to have a good time? I'm like, when I was watching that game, whenever the Knicks would score or do anything defensively, I heard so many cheers. I mean, I know the Knicks, they basically like the Lakers and the Celtics, they have fans everywhere. They fans like all across the map, so I mean, but man, I don't know. The Heat, I feel like they don't have real fans. Like the arenas be looking kind of dead. I mean, they show up for playoff time, but I mean, that's what bandwagon fans will do. I'm not saying all Heat fans are bandwagons, but some of y'all are. But yeah, that shot was crazy. Jimmy Butler, good defense, knocked the ball out of Julius Randle's hand in that play, then knocked the ball out, picked it back up, and just shot. and it just went in. It was such a crazy shot. Mike Green, double bang. He was even shook. But yeah, good win. Good wins for the Knicks. Number 3, I got Embiid. They got a good win against the Bucks. It does help this MVP case. Even though James Harden came up big for them, but Embiid, he had the biggest shot of the game with the big 3. I think it might have been like a minute left or less than a minute left in the fourth. Broke the Bucks, I think 17 or 16 game win streak. I really don't remember, but it was a long streak. It does help his MVP case because he played good against both Giannis and Jokic in the same season. So he's not trying to come in second place. And if he come in third place, he gonna be pretty shitty. So good job by Embiid, good job by Philly. They're looking good. They did look pretty good with Embiid on the bench. That is a big question for them. But Paul Reed, Jalen McDaniels, they was doing their thing when Embiid was on the bench. So good job by them. Number 4, I got the Suns. Suns, they look dominant. They beat the Bulls. It's easy. And they beat Dallas, which was actually a pretty good game. Came down to the wire. But yeah. Sorry, my dog doing the most. But yeah, they look dominant. I mean, I'm really surprised Dallas even came close, to be honest. Like, I'm really surprised Dallas was even close in that game. But KD and Booker, they look deadly. I forgot. Well, let me try to check real quick. Game, KD, he had 37. Booker had 36 and 10. Kyrie with 30, Luka with 34. It was a fun game. I mean, can't nobody on Dallas guard KD. They could try to guard Booker. I mean, they tried, it didn't really work, but yeah. I did love at the end of the game, Luka and Booker were going at it. Man, I don't know. I just missed the rivalry in the NBA. It really doesn't happen anymore. But I'm glad it's kind of coming back. They really don't like each other, so I mean that's good for all NBA fans. So yeah. Last thing, number 5. Last night the Clippers and Grizzlies game was crazy. I think the first quarter it was pretty good. Then the second quarter, like I think Memphis scored like 51 points or something. Yeah, but Memphis, they scored like 51 points in the I think it was the second quarter. Then like Bane was going off. Tyus Jones, he's been the best backup point guard in a while. For like the past like 2 seasons. I know he doesn't get all the shine. I mean, he's backing up Ja, the most exciting player in the league. But yeah, like he is very solid. Like if he was on the Rockets as a starting point guard, their offense would look, well, that team would just look better in general. Like he's just a steady guard, very smart, barely turns over the ball, takes smart shots, like very solid backup PG. And you saw last night, like even when Ja was out last year, that's why they were still so good, because they had him. So yeah, the Clippers, they tried to play with their food last night. It almost bit them. But yeah, the Clippers came back and won. They went on a 24-2 run in the fourth. Like they knew they dug this up in the hole, so they got back out of that. So shout out to them. I think that's their first win with Westbrook. So that's something. But yeah, we do got some honorable mentions. I gotta add the Lakers and the Pacers in this. Lakers got a big dub against the Warriors, even though they lost to Minnesota, which was disappointing. Like AD had like 36 and 5 boards. Like, bro, how do you only have 5 rebounds? Like how? But they lost that one. But he redeemed himself against the Warriors. He always plays good against the Warriors, even going back to the Pelican days. Because, bro, he's like Draymond Green's like kryptonite for real. Like Draymond really can't do nothing with AD. Too big, like he's too physical. Well, and let me not say physical. He's too agile, too big. Like he's faster. He does a lot that Draymond really can't stop. So yeah. Anthony Davis, he did go crazy. And the Lakers, they got the season series against the Warriors. They won 3 out of 4 games, so 3-1. Shout out to the Lakers. And the Pacers got a big dub against the Bulls last night. Tyrese Halliburton with a clutch 3 to win the game. I mean, I'm just glad both my teams, they're fighting for the play-in. I think the Pacers, they're tied with the Bulls with the same record, who they beat last night in Chicago. That's it for this. I think that's my top 5. And the Lakers' next game is against the Grizzlies. I really hope they do not try to play around with them. The Grizzlies will still beat them, even without Ja, and Brandon Clark was out for the season on a torn Achilles. That's heartbreaking for real. Well, that's heartbreaking even for an NBA fan. Like, I like Brandon Clark. He has a lot of hustle. Like, I don't know. He's just a very solid player, and that sucks for them. Dylan Brooks, he should be back after getting his 1-game suspension. I'm not even gonna speak about the Ja Morant stuff. Like, I don't want my first couple videos to be about that, so I ain't gonna speak on it. But I just hope he learns from it, gets better. I mean, he's young. He's only like a year younger than me, which is pretty crazy. But man, I just hoping for the best for him. But that's it for this video. Sasha trying to do the most anyway. So man, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe if you want more. If you're interested in NBA content, don't forget to subscribe to the other channels I shout out in the beginning of the video. The links will be down below. And yeah, man,